Becca's Mecha. Written by the M. Writer. Narrated by J.B. Webb. The sky is clear and blue, and the yellow sun sparkles on a sea of sand, drifting above the ground like a river above rocks. The brown sand grains drum against a pair of iron ankles. The feet belong to a mech, 4 men tall, joints of gears moved by chains. Their armor rusty with tales of many battles. The head has a wide brim with an ammunition belt up top that spirals into its left ear with crosshairs for eyes. Its mid-area has a porthole for its pilot's entry. The mech's left forearm is a 6-chambered cylinder. A barrel big and wide enough for a man to sleep inside. Claws comprised of pickaxe heads form its right hand. Gunshot metal spurs on its ankles spin and creak in the wind. The weathered poncho flails on its shoulders. Behind this iron titan is a mining town. Barnes houses a bank and church, but all its streets are deserted. People and animals wait at their windows. Tremors can be felt from the ground up to the hip. Peeking over the horizon is the enemy line. They sprint like jaguars and scream like cut pigs. Fangs as long as a hand, eyes red and feathers black. These unearthly beasts are now within firing range. The mech aims and thunders around from its gun. The bullet plows through the horde and clears a path Moses-like. The mech enters the path. It now has the horde's attention. A swing and a scythe, a scoop and a throw. Left and right, the arms sweep the bodies. They fly like helpless dolls. Stomp! Yelp! Aim! Thunder! Pulses of air push back. Cock, lock, aim. Thunder! Cock, lock, aim. Thunder! The rounds tear through them, instant death in stride. Gaps made and strewn through the horde. All of them have one goal: reform and attack. Together they move. The beasts besiege their opponent, pounce, leap, cling, climb, scream. From the legs they crawl up to the body, onto the head. Their claws block the sunlight. The mech rakes them off its face. Bullets hail through the eyes. Flash! Rat-a-ta-ta! Flash! Rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta! Monsters crumble with the violence. With cowardice, they flee. The tenacious still climb, tuck and roll, roll, roll. Clink, clank, smash, pop! Bones crush under the metal. The screams of many cease and end. Tightness of grip becomes limp. The monsters fall off like rocks. The barrel is scorching. A black cloud oozes out. The sand stream blankets the waist, covering, smothering the dead creatures. Springs vibrate, echo in the workings of the mech's arm. No living beast is revealed to be left or alive. Black feathers are needled through the poncho of the mech, and scratches have been added to its armor's collection. The mech's head surveys the mining town. No damage is done. It is as before. However, people are pointing and yelling out their windows. Look behind you! There is another one out there still! Looking back to the desert's wildness, there stands a solitary black bull under the orange blazing sun. Twice the size of an average bull, it has 4 horns on its head. With a double click, the mech's gun barrel pops open, revealing that 3 bullets remain. Its cranking shoulder rises, the gun aims, the bull bellows as it begins to run forward. An empty click and an absent bang. The gun is jammed. The demon bull reaches full speed. The horns collide with metal, iron feet blowing and straining. The bull is shouting and howling. The gun is clubbing. Whack! 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 The demon angers and a fiend plows forth. They explode through a barn and animals scatter through the remains. The church is next. Ring! Thud! The bell drops. The mech falls on its back. Stomp! Stomp goes the bull. The armor folds and caves in. Screams cry out from within. One last slam to the head and it all stops! The bull waits, furiously, for movement. The mech is imprinted with hoof-shaped dents. Little springs, screws, and gears litter and flotsam the church floor. Lifting its hoof off the now crushed head, the bull walks away into the dusty streets. But then, a familiar voice taunts him and fires 6 bullets. He turns around to see a red-headed cowgirl standing amongst the broken mess, holding a smoking gun in her hand. The bullets had no effect on him. All she had left was a sheathed sword strapped onto her right side. She draws her sword, holds it firmly with 2 hands, and breathes in. Wind clears the street as their eyes meet. The nervous girl's focus is at either point. A tumbleweed rolls through their newly created no-man's land. The demon bull's patience is thinning. He charges at the girl, whose feet hold steadfast, horns closing in. At the last moment, she dives away. The bull tries to turn around, but size does not permit it. He stumbles mid-turn. The girl springs into a sprint. She slides her sword up his throat and wrenches his head off. Like a champagne bottle, the head flies away. Blood stems, spouts, and flows. She runs from this red fountain. The bull's body falls heavily. The lifts and drops with the body. This young gray fighter falls to her knees and breathes. Her tunnel vision dissipates. Her hearing expands beyond her own body's violent pulsations. Satisfaction is felt upon seeing the heads separated. With her fist and sword in the air, her heart releases its victory scream towards the sky before collapsing. She lies in the dirt street, laughing, crying, bleeding out her own stress. Today was hard, but nevertheless triumphant. The sun begins its descent under the Earth's horizon. It's been a long day. Good night.